Next breaking update. With just 7 days left for the Kashmir poll test, the Congress has intensified its election campaign. Mallikarjun Kharge earlier has cited the 2024 mandate for the opposition.
भी मेरी सरकार मजबूत है। देखो, पहले तो बोलते थे 400 बार, इस बार 400 बार। कहां गए भाई तेरे 400 बार? 240 पे आया। अगर हम सिर्फ 20 सीट लेते तो ये सब लोग जेल में रहते थे। ये सब लोग जेल में रहते थे और रहने के काबिल है। तो इसलिए मैं कहूंगा भाइयों, आप निराश मत हो, लड़ो। आपके सरदार, आप लोगों के कैप्टन मजबूत है, डरने वाले नहीं है। यहां से लेकर वहां तक सब कोई डरने वाला नहीं है। किसी भी मुसीबत में वो जम्मू कश्मीर को बचाएंगे, हम उनके साथ है, मेरी पार्टी उनके साथ है, राहुल जी उनके साथ है, मैडम सोनिया गांधी जी भी उनके साथ।
We also have our colleague Pradeep who's joining us live. Pradeep, many would say that this is a rather controversial statement. Clearly what's happened in 2024, the Congress still believes that it has, achieved some big victory, not realizing that it is still in the opposition, Pradeep. But this particular narrative, is this echoing once you see the Congress and the NC combining?
Yes, elections, you rightly said, are 7 days left for the electoral polls in Jammu and Kashmir. So he is trying to boost morale of the party cadre, saying that had they got 20 seats, all other people in the BJP would have been in jail. So I think there is a contradiction, because on one hand they say that the BJP had been using the ED and CBI as a weapon to target the opposition party leader. And Kharge is also using a similar kind of a language. So how come Mr. Kharge is different from what actually they are blaming BJP for something? So they are also threatening that had they got 20 seats, they would have put them behind bars. So one fails to understand how come that would have happened, that had they got 20 seats and they would have formed the government, because still BJP has managed to get 240 seats in this election and they continue to remain in opposition. They have not even got the 100 seats. They are only 99 seats. So this overconfidence, I think, is not really good. But I think somewhere they are also threatening the way they had been blaming BJP for, because on one hand you blame BJP for using CBI, EDI as weapons against the opposition, and then also you are also speaking the same kind of a language, because being a party president, you should at least set a right kind of a precedence, because at the end of the day, it's the people who decide who has to be in power, because at the end of the day, it is not that you can decide that who has to be behind bars.
Yes.
It is basically no one is above law. If somebody has really committed any kind of a crime, only then they can be sent behind bars. This is not a dictatorship that you get more seats, you can put anybody behind bars because they had been in power for long, so you want to settle the score. So it is not about settling score, it is about one, if somebody has committed crime, nobody is above law, even if it is BJP, Congress or anybody else.
Okay.
And second thing is that you can't take the high moral ground and blame BJP for using CBI and EDI. When
All
you
right,
are also
Pradeep,
using that similar kind of
apologies, I'm just interrupting you there, but please stay with us. We also have Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP joining us for his quick response to that comment, Shehzad, that you've just heard from Mallikarjun Kharge. What would you say?
This is the real Indira Tanashahi dictatorial mindset. They talk about Tanashahi across the country, but look at who the Tanashahi DNA is in actually. This is the mindset. Last time Mr. Kharge in Jammu Kashmir said Jammu Kashmir जीतेंगे तो भारत पर कब्जा कर देंगे, and now they are saying 20 सीटें और आती तो सबको जेल में डाल देंगे. When was the last time the entire opposition was in jail, Deepti? When Indira Gandhi trampled upon the constitution. तो बोलते हैं ना DNA पास हो गया है इमरजेंसी का from Indira to Rahul to Kharge ji, and this is the true dictatorship that we are seeing in play and action, and this is the dictatorial comment of Kharge ji, which is the natural tendency of Congress.
All right, Shehzad, thank you for speaking to us, for your very first response to that very controversial comment being made by Mallikarjun Kharge. We also have Kavinder Gupta ji, who's the former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, who's joining us on the phone line. Kavinder ji, आप इस comment को कैसे देखते हैं? अगर मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे आज ये कहते हैं कि हमें अगर 20 सीटें और आ जाती, ये तमाम लोग एज इन भाजपा इस समय जेल में होता, किस तरह का कमेंट है सही है?
देखिए, इनको जो अलोकतांत्रिक मंशा है वो खुल करके सामने इनके शब्दों के माध्यम से आती है। इनका एक नेता पहले भी आया था यहाँ पर जम्मू कश्मीर में क्या कर गया था कि अगर हमारी सरकार आई तो हम सभी जो मिलिटेंट हैं उनको छोड़ देंगे, जो मिलिटेंट्स मरे हुए हैं उनके परिवारों को नौकरियां लगाएंगे, उनको इतना 1-1 करोड़ रुपया देंगे। ये वही लोग हैं जिन्होंने आपातकाल में लोकतंत्र व्यवस्था को खत्म किया था। इसीलिए भगवान भी ऊपर से देख रहा है, इनकी औकात के मुताबिक ही इनको वो दिया है। लेकिन ये इस बार तो झूठ बोल करके इस वक्त आ चुके हैं कि संविधान बदल देंगे, संविधान बदलने वाले लोग तो ये हैं। लेकिन अगली बार इनका सुपड़ा फिर से साफ होगा। ये जम्मू कश्मीर में इनकी बात चलने वाली नहीं है। जम्मू कश्मीर के लोग देशभक्त लोग हैं और जो इनकी मंशा है, जो ये नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस के जो ये इनका जो मैनिफेस्टो जारी हुआ है उसका समर्थन करने वाले लोग हैं। इस बार किस तरह से इनको नकारा जाता है ये आने वाला समय बताएगा। 8 अक्टूबर को कांग्रेस नाम की कोई चीज जम्मू कश्मीर में नहीं होगी। पिछले लोकसभा में एक भी सीट इनकी नहीं आई।
कविंदर जी, आपने हमसे बात की सर, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। As we also listen in once more for viewers just tuning into the broadcast, what is this controversial comment that has been made by Mallikarjun Kharge that is drawing the ire of the BJP?
इस बार 400 पार। कहां गए भाई तेरे 400 पार? 240 पे आया। अगर हम सिर्फ 20 सीट लेते तो ये सब लोग जेल में रहते थे। ये सब लोग जेल में रहते थे और रहने के काबिल है।
So प्रदीप, मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे से ये सब जेल में होते और ये जेल में रहने के काबिल हैं। Is this bravado? Is this over reading or over simplifying the verdict? Or there is a larger game plan when you have Mallikarjun Kharge making a statement as controversial as this in Jammu and Kashmir?
Unfortunate, because you know what, it would have been better had Mallikarjun Kharge said that had they got more seats they would have served people in a better way, because that is the language of a representative. This language is more, it speaks of the emergency mindset and dictatorial attitude. So how come you are different when you say that the BJP is using CBI and ED for settling scores? You also want to settle scores, basically that's why you want to come to power. But at the end of the day, it's the people in India who decide, because they have got the veto power. It depends on which button they are going to press. If they are going to press for the BJP, BJP will stay in power. If they are going to press for any other political party. So this time the verdict has once again gone in favor of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And if somebody has committed crime, automatically he or she will land in jail. For that, Kharge has not to get 20 seats. If Kharge will be getting more seats, the Congress party will be getting more seats. That means they should work for the people. They should work as a representative, try to redress all their problems and grievances. Not that they have to start once again the emergency kind of an attitude that where they are going to settle score. That's one of the reasons it appears that right now the Congress seems to be surviving on controversies. Look at the statements of Rahul Gandhi, look at the statements of Mallikarjun Kharge. All they are trying to do is show controversies, stay relevant, stay visible, and that's what they are doing. I think if better they should focus on the work for the people, that would have been much better. This is the time that they should focus on the elections in Jammu and Kashmir. I think it's at the end of the day, democracy, the best thing is that people decide. It is the Rahnuma, it is the Awam who decide who is going to be in power, not that Kharge or anybody else is going to decide. And yes, if they get more seats, they should work for the people. That should have been the attitude, not that they will put others behind bar because they want to settle score. This shows their visceral hatred for the party in power. I think this is something what is reflected in this statement, and this thing should not have happened, because being a president of the party, he should have set the right kind of a precedence. If the party president is talking like that, you can very well understand how the things will be percolating to the grassroots level, what the others will be thinking about that.